Can we have an honest conversation today? Because I've noticed something. There is a lot of content out there about healing, about transformation, about becoming your best self. And most of it sounds beautiful, inspiring, and encouraging. But a lot of it is missing something crucial. The truth about what transformation actually requires. And I think it is time somebody said it plainly. Transformation is not easy. It is not a weekend retreat or a good journal prompt or a powerful sermon that moves you to tears on Sunday, and by Monday, you are changed. It is not a course or a book or a prayer alone. It is work. Real, consistent, uncomfortable, inconvenient work. I'm sorry, not inconvenient work. Think about it this way. When you join the military, nobody promises you it will be comfortable, right? They tell you up front, we are going to challenge you. We are going to push you past what you think you can handle. We are going to break down who you were so you can build something stronger. When you go to college, you enter a completely new environment, new demands, new concepts, new pressures, things that stretch you in ways you did not anticipate. When you start a new job, there is a learning curve. There are days you question whether you belong there, days you feel completely out of your depth. Transformation is no different. It will challenge you. It will ask things of you that feel uncomfortable and confronting. It will require you to look at yourself honestly, really honestly. And that is not always a pleasant experience. Nobody tells you that. And I think that is a disservice to everyone, every person who starts this journey, expecting it to feel good and then stops when it gets hard, believing something is wrong with them. Nothing is wrong with you. That is the process. Here's what that journey actually looks like from the inside. The fear, the confusion, the hurt and pain that rise to the surface when you finally get still enough to feel it. The self-awareness that shows you things about yourself you would rather not see. The questioning, the moments of blaming yourself, others, God. The grief of letting go of who you were, even when who you were was hurting you. That is real, all of it. And here is what I want you to hear in the middle of all of that. You are never doing it alone. Not for one single second of it. God is present in the confusion. He is present in the fear. He is present in the painful self-awareness and the hard questions and the middle of the night moments when you are not sure you can keep going. That still small voice that meets you in the quiet. That's Him. Working with you, walking with you, holding what you cannot hold yourself. That has always been the thing that kept me going, knowing that no matter how hard the process got, I was not in it by myself. And here is what I know about the other side of it. Because I have been there and I'm still walking into it, the wholeness that comes from doing this work is unlike anything you can manufacture or shortcut your way into. The confidence, the clarity, the joy that is not dependent on your circumstances, the freedom from fear and worry and the opinions of others who were never assigned to your life anyway. Knowing who you are, whose you are, and what you are here for. That is what waits on the other side of the work. And it is worth every hard moment of getting there. I say that not to romanticize the journey, but because it is truly, genuinely true. So let me ask you something directly. You go to work every day. You work at your relationships. You show up for everyone and everything that needs you. Isn't it time you worked for yourself? Not for who someone else needs you to be. Not to meet someone else's expectation, but for your own healing, your own restoration, your own freedom and joy and purpose. Because there is more available to you than tired, more than worried, more than fearful, and surrounded by things that drain you. But you have to be willing to do the work to get there. Start with stillness. Start with honesty. Start with one journal entry where you pour out exactly where you are and invite God into it. You don't need perfect words. You don't need to have it all figured out. You simply just need to begin. The journey is real. The work is worth it. And you were never meant to do it alone. The affirmation of the week is as follows. I am willing to do the work. I choose my healing, my growth, and my freedom. I am not alone in this process. God is with me every step of the way, and what is waiting on the other side is worth it. I'm going to leave you today with a mantra that I literally just created this morning. I would love for you to speak this into your life, into your day, into your minute, into your hour, as often as you need it. Here it is. I am not where I was. I am not yet where I am going. But God is with me right here. And that is enough. Use this as often as you need to. Speak these words into your existence. There is no belief needed for you to say this. but what you will realize and what will become is what it is that you're speaking. I am not where I was. I am not yet where I am going. But God is with me right here. And that is enough. I will see you next week for another truth drop. Take special care of yourself.